Stream time. It me. It the boy. Don't know if people are in yet. Hell yeah. Team Strime. Hello, Bunja. How you doing? Lala Lady's gonna be so pissed that she wasn't first. How you doing, Bunja? Yeah, that's fair. I often have trouble kind of figuring out what exactly is it that I want to do. I'm doing alright. I'm having a chill day. As the title says, I've been drawing a lot of robots, so we're just going to be doing more of that tonight. We'll be back to our like regularly scheduled stuff next week, working on the comic and that, finishing that up. But I think this week I'm just gonna kind of take a chill and just kind of do whatever. Wildcard week. Just been vibing. I was gonna watch Dune last night, but I never ended up doing it. I might do that tonight after the stream. The sci-fi with Timothée Chalamet. It's meant to be good, and the second one's out, and it's also meant to be good. And I like sci-fi, like that kind of science fantasy type vibe. It's one that I've been meaning to watch for a while, so I might finally get around to it because it's on Netflix. Yeah, big sandworm and shit. Big ol' sandworm. Mainly because, you know, one, I like that kind of stuff, and two, might give me some D&D ideas, you know? Yeah, let's just... Ahoy, Suo! How you doing? You just finished eating your tacos? Damn. Hi, burger. To be fair, you also can't have a desert game, like D&D game, without a big sandworm fight. Probably because I mentioned D&D. Yeah, as the title says, we're doing robots today. I don't draw a lot of robots, and I want to get better at it. Yeah, like Wheatley in the cause. Yeah. This is the same canvas that I was working on yesterday, just by the way. I did some extras off stream. pretty happy with this guy. I might continue his design a little bit in this stream. This weird goldfish looking bot. Oh, I mean, Wheatley was annoying because he was meant to be annoying. Like, I don't think that's a negative thing about the character necessarily, because like that's kind of his whole deal, is that he is annoying. And also like voiced by fucking Stephen Merchant, who is brilliant. Like, I like that's my point. I think you kind of can't help but love Wheatley. Even when he becomes, you know, spoiler alert for Portal 2, a game that's been out for fucking 37 years. Even when he becomes the villain, kind of, you know, partway through the game, he's still lovable. And like, he's annoying in the best way. Same with how, I mean, yeah, like, on the one hand, it is heartbreaking because, like, he's been your friend this whole time and he's voiced by Stephen Merchant, one of the nicest people ever. I think most people know how the game goes now, Bunja, but, like, fucking... If someone genuinely hasn't like played Portal 2 yet, they are missing out. It is classic. Yeah. But also just the fact that like in a weird way, right? Him being dumb makes him so powerful because of the fucking paradox scene where GLaDOS, you know, tries to fucking hit him with a paradox and she has to fully fucking not think about it and he just washes over him because he's too stupid. Like, it's wild that they make that a fucking power for him and yet it works. This sentence is false. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Because that's the other thing. I like GLaDOS. I think GLaDOS is a fun character. I love the fact that like she doesn't become good. She becomes like neutral at best. But like, I like that she becomes, you know, Potato GLaDOS and fucking becomes your friend, sort of. Yeah, exactly. Like, fucking charm magic and shit just doesn't work on him because he's too dumb. I love that shit. Brilliant. And it also, like, a lot of games tried to ape its kind of, like, gag-a-minute fucking constant, like, funny lines and, like, quips style of humor. And none of them have done it as well as Portal 2 did. And to a lesser extent, Portal 1. Because Portal 1 was good, but it was basic compared to Portal 2. So the first game's always basic. Except Stanley Parable. You are right. That is the exception. Stanley Parable is one of the only ones to like hit that level again. Very similar style of humor and like also a deeply good game. But yeah, Also, I'll be real, I like when games get like lore connections. Beginner's Guide is also a good one. Beginner's Guide is also a very good one. Interestingly, a lot of indie games manage to get it right, and yet fucking any game that ends up kind of being AAA kind of gets shit. Same with There Is No Game. There Is No Game was also a very good one. And also, hi Lala! I know I acknowledge your comment, but I also want to acknowledge you as a person being here. Pop this guy up here. Oh no, don't apologize for saying hi to Lala. We always say hi to Lala. I'll be real, I almost had to cancel tonight's stream because I started working on stuff and like the pressure sensitivity in my pen wasn't working. I got it working. It was just a weird fucking glitch or something, but thought that was gonna be a thing that happened. Bunjet, watch if Beginner's Guide is the one that I'm thinking of, actually. I think it is. Yes, it is. Just either play the game or like watch a playthrough of the game. I'll be real though, Beginner's Guide gets sad at like a certain point. If you like read into it, there's a little bit of sadness, but it's a very, very good game. I did not know though that it was made by the creator of Stanley Parable. That is important to know. Like Pony Island. I'm not sure I know about Pony Island. No, this seems to be a lot more of like a almost like an ARG type thing, whereas the Beginner's Guide is just like I want to explain, but I don't want to spoil it. It talks a lot about like creative works being hijacked to serve a different narrative to what the creator was intending, and like kind of death of the author type thing, you know. And like people it also kind of talks about the expectations of certain creators. It's that kind of vibe, you know. It's less of a situation of like it's not a horror situation. It's not like a, you know, this is secretly that type thing. It's more just like there's undertones here of like, you know, sometimes being a creative is difficult. I feel like I've seen a bit of Pony Island now that I've googled it, but I'll definitely check it out like more fully. It's from the makers of Inscription. Okay. That's another game that's meant to be really good, Inscription, but that's one that I've not played or seen played. I will eventually. I've been meaning to for a while. I don't think I'll play it because I'm not a huge card game guy, but I would watch someone play it. Who knows? Maybe Fool will stream that when he gets back to streaming. Ooh. Because I know he's played Inscription and he enjoyed it. I think he enjoyed it. Fairly sure he enjoyed it. Yeah. It's been out for a little while. I say a little while. It's been out for almost 5 years. 10 years, sorry. Almost 10 years. I saw the 5 in 2015 and just said 5. Yeah, it's been out for 9... Well... 9 years this year, 10 years next year. 1st of October 2015. Good old Davy reading. Goes by the name Cake Bread on socials. I don't like this. I want there to be more like a cranial vibe, you know. I don't know why I decided on robots today. It's just kind of what I've been doodling for like warm-ups, and I've been enjoying them. Get a little antenna. Yeah, I don't do enough robots, so we'll call this a practice stream, I guess. Hello, Adam. The baby boy, how are you doing? You good? Hell yeah. I mean, no, that's bad. You should be evil. I'm doing good. Just drawing some bots. Important note, straight up, real quick, for anyone who plays Pathfinder. Tomorrow, Archives of Nethys, the big Pathfinder website, is getting updated with the new books. Finally, after months of waiting. The team over there have been working really hard to get these books kind of ported onto the website. And have everything working, and we finally get them tomorrow. I'm very excited for it, and I will be bugging Will about it as soon as the site updates. So hope he's prepared for that. In reality, I'll probably just message him a bunch and then he'll get back to me eventually. Once he's recovered. Yeah, straight up. Most of it was them fully just revamping how the site works. Some of it was straight up that they had server issues for Pathfinder 1 and Starfinder archives. And then some of it was just a bunch of them, you know, this being a voluntary thing, a bunch of them just had live shit happen back to back, and that happens. You know? Fucking... Yeah, no shade to the Archives of Nethys peeps, because they are doing God's work. Literally, because Nethys is a god in Pathfinder. Yeah, it took a little while because the actual books came out last year. Back in November, question mark? So realistically, I've been sitting here fucking excited for this. At any point, I could have picked up the books. At any point, I could have paid for them. They're not that expensive. I'm just a cheap motherfucker. And I say books. I would have only had to pick up the one book because there's the player core and the GM core. And I'm not a GM for Pathfinder. Will is, so I wouldn't even need to look at that book. Suck my dick and balls? And joke's on you, I didn't say I was a GM for anything. I only specified that I'm not a GM for Pathfinder, but that doesn't mean I'm a GM for other things, so... Yeah, fuck, your joke doesn't work. There we go. I've also been using a new brush here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it super easy. You can see it a little bit. I've changed the settings so that it slightly randomizes the color. So it's still all like reds and oranges and like reddish oranges, but makes them slightly different. It's gonna make painting things real weird. Just kind of add some fun texture, you know? Probably not use it for everything, but it's just one of those things. It's a nice little brush to have. Oh, and it was too saturated. There we go. What's everyone been up to today? Anything fun? Anything interesting? Or have, like me, you all just been vibing? Adam, I assume, was at work. Now back in the FF7 Rebirth mines? Hell yeah. How's game? Game good? I have to imagine it is if you're, you know, playing it. Game good. Would have been really funny if you just went, nah, sucks, mate. Fucking shite. Windows Defender summary. How about fucking defend this dick? I'm sorry, I had to hear that. There we go. More robot. Have some more advanced robot. What are these situations? Yeah. Remember, if your art doesn't work for you, delete your art. Just delete it and start again. always kind of had the idea of these like wonky faces. If they had bodies, I like the idea that they're not human. They're masks or something, you know, like. Maybe worn by some fucking weird machine peoples. To be fair, that's something I could hold on to for a tabletop thing. Hey, thank you very much for the raid, Goblet. How you doing? Yeah, Goblet raid. Goblet raid. How you doing? What you been up to? Meanwhile, we're just working on some strange machines. You've been playing a bingo Disney Dreamlight. Let me try that again. A bingo Disney Dreamlight stream. Hell yes. Lala plays Disney Dreamlight. Yeah, there he goes. I'm glad this has just become the lore of this stream. That I fumble words. What was the kind of bingo aspect of it? Were you trying to like? Was it like finding certain? I don't really know much about Disney Dreamlight. But like, what was the bingo aspect? What was on the cards? Ah, right. So it was less like in-game stuff and more like you were the bingo options. That's a good that's a good idea for a stream. If I were to do something like that, it'd be draws on wrong layer, fumbles a word. Say something about dick. It is a very fun idea, though. Oh, a Twitch extension. And don't worry, Goblet. I can't speak, you can't type. We're perfect. Hello, Piclenal. Piclenal? Finally got through the verification. Yeah, sorry about that. I have that up just because I swear quite a bit. Pickle. Yeah, you know what? That works. How you doing, Pickle? And welcome to the stream. Hell yeah. We're just drawing some strange robots. Yeah, I like to have like kind of the warnings and stuff on there, just because like I know some people aren't into that, and like, you know, I want to do everything I can to make sure people are informed about what they're getting into with my streams. Yeah. Kirby roll. Thank you very much for the follow, Pickle. Very much hope you enjoy the stream. Realizing that shadow was on the wrong side. It's easy enough for me to go back and fix if I cared enough. But yeah, that works. That works fair. That works fair? That's not a phrase. That works fine is what I was trying to say. What am I fucking doing? Before we continue, everyone go check out Goblet Flight. I need to remember to do that, you know, more immediately. And again, thank you very much for the raid. Don't worry about horrible spelling. I'm not the greatest speller, and I don't really have an excuse for it. But it has made me decently good at deciphering spelling, and I can so far read your stuff much like perfectly. I can't even speak, so frankly, if you can understand my words, you're good, you know. Like, don't you don't need to like apologize. We're chill here. It is important to me that we are chill here. Yeah, I also grew up around a lot of people with dyslexia, so it's all good. Nah. But then with a heavy accent, so it'll probably be fair enough. That's one thing. I don't think my accent is like I mean, granted, no one thinks their accent is particularly heavy. But I don't think my accent's particularly heavy. I'm just kind of Northern British, aren't I? I'm just kind of Northern. I say it in a Yorkshire accent that is, I believe, south of me. I'm also not great at geography, I'll be honest. I think Yorkshire's south of where I am. From Yorkshire? I know some people from Yorkshire. I should really know where they live. Like, in relation to me. I mean, Sue, you're American, of course you have an accent. Only us British people talk without an accent, of course. Nah, everyone technically has an accent. We just don't hear our own accents very often. I can understand you just fine. Also, I know this is different, but like I also grew up in the fucking lolcats I can has cheeseburger era. So like reading letters that are like slightly jumbled up and like, you know, slight misspellings and stuff, I'm fucking used to that, man. That's water off a duck's back for me. That's nothing, you know, like it's wild that kind of era of humor probably made a lot of people able to decipher stuff like this a lot easier. So your mum has a bit of like a country accent, like a yeehaw. I'm bad at accents. I'm bad at my own accent. Never mind trying to do other people's. I always quite like the American accent. Yeah. Depending on like where you live and where you move to and like who you grew up around, accents change. I mean, hell, I grew up in the north of England, but compared to a lot of people around me, I don't have a super northern accent, really. Because I grew up watching a lot of American television and stuff, and so like in a weird way it kind of evened out my accent into like, I don't have an American accent. I use American isms from time to time. I used to say data instead of data and like stuff like that. Like I've pronounced things the American way quite a bit just because that growing up, that's the way I heard those words pronounced. Just in different cities in a country. Yeah, I mean, if ever you hear one of the guys in chat, I believe he's in chat right now, Adzor speak, he lives what, 3 hours drive from me, a couple cities over, and like our accents are quite different. That's interesting, Goblet. Do you have like an English Dutch accent and then a Dutch English accent, or like is it like a different situation? That's interesting. Oh no, I can just go like, almost like up the saturation a bit and then drop the brightness quite a bit. There we go. That's interesting. That is your accent. Oh, fair enough. That is another thing, like, you know, within different countries, like different dialects. Like some places will have straight up different words and shit. Accent in English, because I grew up watching YouTube and that's how I turned out. So all the accents combined in a weird jumble. There's the thing, obviously if you don't, only if you're okay with sharing. Whereabouts are you from, Pickle? Because we've established that Goblet is Dutch, I'm English. Sue is American. Lala Lady in the chat is Hungarian. So we've been collecting people. We have a guy from Quebec that comes in sometimes. No, I mean that's what I mean. Like I don't think Pickle's writing is difficult to understand at all. Ah, so you're also Dutch. So we've got a couple of Dutch people in chat right now. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think you're difficult to understand at all. It's maybe takes like a tiny bit more effort than reading other messages, but not really. Like, oh no, I have to read. I have to pay attention a little bit. Ugh. It's fine. I also like do feel bad about the idea of like, I imagine that you've written that out because people have said shit about your typing, and like, if that's true, I am sorry, because that fucking sucks. But yeah, you don't need to worry about that shit here. We like, one, we have a lot of non-native English speakers, so they're gonna have difficulty from time to time typing shit. You have me, who can't fucking speak, so like, I have no room to make fun of anybody. We have Adam, who exists. He has no right to make fun of anybody. Love you, Adam. I know him in real life. I can make fun of him for that. For existing. Hell yeah, enjoy Fork Knife. Yeah, I mean, very often I'll go to start typing something and like, I'll be one key over for every letter. And so I have to fucking start again, and ugh. I have talked about this like a couple times on streams. Like, I straight up don't play online games anymore because I'm sick of like toxic people and dealing with that. And like, for me it's mostly because I'm bad at games, not because of like spelling or anything. I'm just kind of shit at games a lot of the time, and I can't be arsed with dealing with people. Yeah, why is it so hard for these freaks to be nice? I think a lot of the time it is the anonymity just kind of going to their heads a bit. Like, they don't know who I am. I can say whatever I want. Yeah, like, I wouldn't want to be friends with him either, so, like, obviously, you know, a lot of my friends, we do rip on each other a little bit, but like in a way that is fun for everybody. We're actively not trying to hurt feelings, and like if we do, we make sure we're safe to go, hey man, that wasn't cool. And we stop making that joke if it ends up not being cool. You know? Yeah, exactly. Like make sure you know what people are comfortable with, you know? Like, and if you're not sure, fucking ask. And just, in general, don't be a dick. You know? Like, yeah, like it's so easy to not be a dick. Is like my whole thing. Like, I don't know. I just don't see the point. And like, you know, sometimes people do get it wrong, and that's fine. It shouldn't be a fucking death sentence. But like, I'm all for giving people room to grow, but also just be careful. Yeah, I feel that. Any stories or, you know, any things that anyone does want to like share, we're an open community. You're able to share stuff with us if you feel comfortable, but also if ever there's anything you straight up don't want to talk about, let us know, and we are happy to drop the subject like that. Also, just like being bad at games, kind of like me. I feel that difficulty pickle. Like, I just have bad coordination with stuff like that. You know, and I also just my brain doesn't work for like super competitive shit. Part of me kind of wants to like explore more of this machine, go into some full body stuff. Let's make the canvas a bit wider first though, because we're starting to run out of space because of hot elves and a dwarf guy. Yeah, no, people can be real dicks about stuff like that, and like, I'm not gonna let some asshole take out their big feelings on me, you know? Oh, dude, I used to be a dickhead. I used to be an asshole when I was younger. I'm all for giving people second chances, 100%. But you know, as long as they have genuinely like made the effort to change, you know. Yeah, like, yeah, 100%. I'm lucky that I have friends who aren't dicks and are chill about stuff like that. And then also just even within that, I'm just not gonna play multiplayer games because I don't. They're not really my style. But yeah, big hugs, and you don't gotta worry about that shit around here, Pickle, because we do be chill. Yeah. Yeah, that's also a thing. Bunja, like, sometimes you're just tired and like, fuck it. I spelled it the way I spelled it. It's up to you to fucking decipher what I meant. That is also a thing. Like, you don't have to stoop to their level in any fucking situation. Like, you fucking don't let them make you a worse person. Let me make you a worse person. I do think it's important to stick up for yourself sometimes, but like also like, especially in a lot of games, you can just kind of mute people, and like sometimes that's just the best way to do it. Just fucking, I'm not letting you speak to me, fuck you. Mute, block, report, swag. And I know sometimes that can feel like you're letting them win, but like, they're winning if they can sit there and like say shit to you. So, you know. I want these... What am I feeling for this bot? I've got like a vibe. It's like a weird priest type thing, maybe? Like a weird machine priest? Weird machine cultist? That could be fun. Yeah, it almost looks like fucking... Oh, fuck. Okay, who here has played Alice Madness Returns? I don't know if anyone's ever played that game, the sequel to American McGee's Alice. You know, it's Alice in Wonderland, but it's dark and scary like every other fucking interpretation of Alice in Wonderland. There is one level in that game. The Mad Hatter's Factory. It's the second level. You saw limited gameplay of it. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. The second level of it, you are at the Mad Hatter's fucking Clockwork Tea Factory, whatever. But it's been taken over by the Dormouse. And just every now and again over the tannoy system, you just hear fucking, "A good worker is a live worker, paid to live and work. A bad worker is a dead worker, and vice versa. Payday for good workers has been postponed indefinitely. Payday for bad workers is cancelled." And that tannoy quote has stuck with me for fucking years, and that sounds like the kind of shit that this fucker would say. I've got it on PC. It's been working fine for me. I think the first game is a bit of a pain in the arse to play. But no, I've got the second one on Steam, and it's been working fine. I think it's a bit buggy, but like... it could be worse. Maybe. You can get the first one on myabandonware.com. Great website, by the way. Got a bunch of old games that just you can't get anymore. It is technically piracy, but who the fuck cares? That is very true, Pickle. Which game does have any bugs? Have no bugs, sorry. Like, most games have bugs. I was playing a little while ago, like a couple weeks ago. I was playing Cyberpunk 2077 because that is finally at like a playable state. But that game was buggy as shit when it first came out. Like unrunnable buggy. Give me a sec. I mean, it was also unoptimized as shit, so... Some bugs are fun, like Bethesda game bugs are usually funny. Some of them aren't, but like, they're usually kind of funny of like, some dude just phasing through the floor like, hello, adventurer. Maybe having it more like vertical might be better. I like the idea that its arms are kind of like up, kind of like a weird like sniveling type shit. But yeah, all games have bugs. Some of those bugs are fun, some of them are like annoying as shit. Yeah, I think I'm preferring this. Still wanted to have like fucking shit coming out of its back. Make it a bit bigger. Drop the opacity. Work into it a bit. Drop the opacity more than that. I think I've seen those like kind of like YouTube shorts type thing. I think I've seen stuff like that, Bunja. Okay, I don't love that face. Yeah, like there's definitely a question of like, why? What purpose does this serve? Other than the haha factor. Did you mean haha factory? Talk about a laugh ride. My workers have revolted. I feel like it's kind of chassis should come up and be almost like a weird like high collar. But yeah, I do. Funnily enough, we were talking about Portal earlier. I do think this this bot here probably has a bit of a GLaDOS style personality. Not necessarily in like the testing, but in the you know, prepare yourself for deadly neurotoxin type shit. Portal will forever be one of my favorite games, I think. It's just classic. What if he has like kind of weird pauldrons? Oh, weird, Bunja. What had actually happened? I should check my email more often. You accidentally clicked the sorting button, I see. I should be flipping this. Yeah, no, that would freak me the hell out. I need to go through and sort my emails anyway. Oh, weird. Who the fuck would want their emails to be sorted alphabetically? Yeah, like, what? Why the fuck is that a thing? Who the hell goes, oh yeah, no, I don't care when the email came in. Sorted by fucking number of letters, please, or whatever. Like, what? Any option other than most recent is ridiculous. I was about to ask you what email provider you use, but like, that might be too personal of a question. Arguing over your spelling on Discord, what do you mean? Like, what? Is he defending your spelling, or is he being a dick about it? What part of your spelling are they arguing about? And also, fucking why? Is probably a better question. Like, huh. Yeah, probably. That makes sense. Both of your messages there. Yeah, the guy questioning it is just being a fucking weirdo. Because that's the thing, right? I don't know how anyone could take spelling so seriously that, like, you have to be a dick about it. Spelling doesn't fucking matter. The only thing I care about is can I understand you? And if I can't, then I'll simply ask you to, like, clarify. That is the whole situation that's gonna take place with that. Like, do I know what you meant? No? Then I'll just ask questions until I do know what you mean. Until then, I'm not gonna be yeah, fucking grammar Nazis and shit. Which that dude sounds like. Props to the dude defending here, I guess, but like, sucks that it has to happen. Yeah, like, I don't know. Some people are weirdly obsessed about policing how other people do everything. And like, I don't see the point in it. I don't think anything is that serious. That you need to fucking screech at someone about, oh, you spelled this word wrong. Actually it's spelled like this. The only okay, dude defending is now a little bit weird. Unless, did he take the screenshot a week ago, or did he just scroll back in your messages and take the screenshot now? Because like, if he did take the screenshot a week ago for unrelated purposes, that's a little weird, yo. Because this, because then you're getting into some weird, like, what was he using that for? What was his purpose with that? You know, like, oh, something about that rubs me the wrong way. Wait, both of them are your friends as well? I mean, at least one of these guys needs to, not be your friend if he's being a dick about your spelling. In at least one of these situations, you need better friends. Perhaps. I don't know, I'm not gonna fucking dictate how you should live your life, but like, you deserve good people around you. Hello, Lala. How you doing? Bots are going good. I'm drawing this weird fucker. I feel like the head needs to be smaller. I don't know about you guys. something a little bit more like that. And just kind of shade that in. Smaller head. Fair enough, as long as they're not being like dicks about it, Pickle, because like, you know, then that sucks. But as long as it is like genuinely an inside joke of like, they're not actually being assholes, then it's all good. I trust you to know your friends better than I know them, you know? And yeah, he's got like a weird like, almost kind of a weird retrofuturism type thing, like I guess like what was that one fucking movie? It had Cara Delevingne in it. How the fuck do you spell her surname? Is that it? I was close enough. Come on, Wikipedia. Was she in this? Is that... Is that it? Valerian? Maybe? I don't know. I've got like a specific vibe in my head. The kind of, not really. Similar enough vibes to kind of what I had in mind. That's a movie that I never saw that I've been meaning to go back and watch at some point because it looked fucking buck wild. And the other thing, Pickle, is that like they're clearly like open about it. Like they're not this it doesn't seem to be an argument that they're secretly having behind your back. If they're doing it like in the middle of a Discord server, they're probably thinking, oh yeah, Pickle will see this and get a laugh out of it or whatever. At least that's how I'm reading it, and that's how I hope it'll be turning out, you know. Weird fucking array of like antennae on this thing's back. Kind of wanted this to be like secured on there. Yeah, it's on a server I'm active on, so they'll know you'll see it. Yeah, like that's the thing. If one of them was really trying to be a dick and like make fun of you, they'd probably like. I probably shouldn't say this because this could spark some like paranoia of like, what are they? People who are trying to be dicks probably aren't gonna do it openly. They're either gonna fucking try and bully you personally, or they're gonna fucking, they're not gonna make the joke openly to everyone where you're gonna see it, so like I don't think you've got anything really to worry about. Also, in general, ignore my ramblings, because quite often I'll say something that I think is innocent and then make things worse. So just ignore my strange arcane ramblings. Those shoulder pads give it almost like a fucking Vegeta Dragon Ball vibe. It's a shame about fucking Dragon Ball dude whose name suddenly escapes me. Toriyama, I believe. Yeah, Akira Toriyama. There we go. It's a shame. Yeah, 100%. Like, fuck you, like. Oh, you want to make fun of me? You want to make fun of me, fucker? Nah, I don't blame you for that. Fucking don't just take that shit lying down, As my favorite fucking weird dude on the internet said, take it easy, but fucking take it. Don't just let people walk over you. Don't be a dick. Don't actively be a dick, but like, defend yourself. His name's Terrence something. And he looks like an actual wizard. And he also looks like he's done all the drugs. And I love him for that. I think he died, unfortunately. I have to double check. I feel like I remember seeing a thing where he died. Fair enough, Pickle. Thank you for showing up at all. Thank you for hanging out. And I hope I do see you again soon. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, night. You guys are like an hour ahead of us, I think. So great rest of your night, I imagine. And so, yeah. See you again soon. Ooh, oh. Felt like something we had got like trapped there. Okay, I'm doing alright. Fucking... I'm 25. I shouldn't be dying this early. Like, come on. I'm not that old. I'm still young, right? I'm still hip. Yeah, I feel like I want this arm to have like more to it than the other one, you know? That would be like a big weird fucking... I don't know what's going on with this bot. With this weird fucking bot. This could be really fun to use in a tabletop game though. I might try and figure out a stat block for this later on. And no, Atala, I am perfectly equal to 40 and 10. My math is right and that my ass is fat. Okay, so this arm has like 2 bends in it. That's kind of disgusting. I love it. Oh no. What could this be? I see. Unfortunately, I cannot play this on stream, or I would, because robots fucks. It's so good. Is that the one with Tom Waits? Chop Shop? Maybe? I don't know. No, it's Underground that I'm thinking of. But yeah, Feed the Machine by Poor Man's Poison, also a very, very good song. Also, you know, vibey with this. And they got their tubulars hanging out. I'm not sure what I'm gonna go with for a lot of this. They've got their neck tubulars out. Are these important tubes? Who knows? You have a song for me. Hit me. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me. And I must confess, I still believe. You can either send it on Discord or you could put it in Fool's music talk channel thing. Because then everyone can have a look at it. And I'll check it. I will check it out after stream. Ooh, Escape the Backrooms. I've not seen that game, but I have to assume I can figure out what the game's about. I mean, I don't see why other people couldn't be allowed to see that. Lala? I like video game soundtracks as much as the next guy. It's... What do you mean it's really bad? Did you send me a shit song? I assumed you were sending something that I would enjoy. I will 120% love it. I mean, to be fair, I do also love shit songs. So, like, no matter how sarcastic you're being there, it's my taste. Interesting. I'm curious now, fuck. I do genuinely just like weird songs. Like, there is a royalty-free song, I think it's royalty-free, that I've heard in the background of a few videos. It is called... I'll be able to get up the exact thing. Swingle Song by Keith Mansfield. I will put it in chat so that that's the title of the song. It is a fucking weird song. And you know what? It kind of fucks. In that, like, it's not necessarily something that I would sit down and just listen to, right? It's not something that I would just vibe to, but it puts me in, like, a very specific mindset for, like, certain tabletop things. Like, if I needed to plan out a fucking, like, Feywild thing, that's the song that I'm gonna have on repeat to drive me crazy so that I can properly write the Feywild. kind of want this middle section to just be like, you know, have this like core, like fucking rod spine situation, but then just like it's just like a mess of cables and wires and tubes. But yeah, I actively like things that sound weird. There's another one, Lullaby of the False Hydra by, again, I can tell you if you give me just a second. By Empath P. For those who don't know, the false Hydra, the false Hydra is a D&D monster. Its whole thing is that like, as long as it's singing, you can't see it, and like if it kills someone, you forget they exist. But if it stops singing, you suddenly see it and you remember things, and like, or if you can just no longer hear it singing. It is a fucked up monster. It's a very fun monster, but it's a fucked up monster. And so that song is in Latin, I believe, and it is all that is its song. It's weird because like technically you can't hear the song. It just fully, like, your brain doesn't really pick up on it, but like the song still has like like you don't consciously hear music. Yeah, I like strange music. I like finding weird shit and just vibing to it. Talking more about like the design kind of stuff of this. I don't want it to be like this perfect being. I kind of want to rough it up a little bit. Yeah, something like this. And under here, more wires, more strange cables. How does this thing move around? Who fucking knows? It could have legs under here somewhere, hiding amongst the rat's nest of cables that it seems to be made up of. We'll have this one be like disconnected, and it's like, why doesn't it need that cable to be connected? I like creating shit that like makes you like ask questions, you know, like. Yeah, something like that. So like I said, I want to kind of rough it up a bit, add some scrapes and scratches and like gouges and fucking dents and shit. Like the idea that this thing is not new, not pristine, and it hates that. It hates that it's not perfect. What I can do real quick, new layer. Let's just clean up the outside. I've been thinking about that while working on this. I don't know, do I want it to have multiple faces? Or do I want these to be like the faces of some other machine? I like the idea that these things are like servants serving some bigger machine that just has faces all over it. And every now and again it'll pluck a face off and put it onto a servant and fucking give it more autonomy or some shit, you know? It's like, you will be my herald or some shit, you know? I like that idea. But I also like the idea that, you know, maybe this individual one does have just more faces. This actually fits in kind of with, it would. This kind of fits in with an idea I've had for a little while. I've always wanted to do some sort of BBEG based on the song The Ruler of Everything by Tally Hall. I need to watch One Punch Man because that seems like a fun show that I have not seen, nor have I read. But it does I had an idea for some sort of big bad being based off of The Ruler of Everything by Tally Hall. You understand, mechanical hands are the ruler of everything. Just this weird fucking, I don't know, weird ancient robot thing pulling strings. Kind of a weird puppet master type deal. And that's, I do imagine that the masks are like almost like a porcelain type deal, maybe. And like, so, you know, that's why these get the masks, because these are his puppets. Hit me with that idea, Bunja. You know I like D&D stuff. Man, it's a shame Strix isn't here. I'll tell him to watch the VOD. Or I'll just send him a clip or something. The movie Trading Places. I've heard of that movie. I know of that movie. Yeah. That movie came out in 1983? Jesus. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. That was a good movie. Yeah, yeah. That was a fun movie. Good old 80s comedy. I guess, because That movie was out in the 80s. The whole thing is that they usually have bets about being able to do it or not. The bet, $1. I should go back and watch Trading Places. That was a fun movie. I mean, Bunja, I don't know if you were there when Fool was explaining the lore of Persona, but that's basically what it is. It's a bet between two fucking ancient gods that are like, I think, what was it? I think people are like inherently evil. No, I think they have the power to do good. Let's give them powers and see what the fuck happens. Type shit, you know, like. So yeah, that genuinely could be an interesting D&D campaign dynamic. Yeah, the premise is slightly different, but like, I mean, it depends. If the party has a warlock, maybe one of the two betters ends up being secretly their patron this entire time, you know? Like, it was literally just like, yeah, we were just trying to settle a bet. That's the other thing, like, having the contractor then be part of the final boss battle, like, on the side of the boss, like, is terrifying, because one, yeah, as you say, they're probably, like, on similar standing power level-wise, but also, it's likely that the contractor has been with the party the entire time. Like, not necessarily physically with them the entire time, but like the party have kept going back to them and telling them about stuff, and like, so not only does the BBAG duo have a lot of power, but they also just straight up have knowledge about the party. That is frankly a terrifying premise for a D&D campaign, and I am here for it, Bunja. Straight up, like, like kind of like, come on, let's make this interesting. Suddenly, boom, Warlock's level 20. Suddenly, boom, the Sorcerer's power grows and they are level 20. Suddenly, boom, the fighter gets better at fighting, they are level 20. Like, it's just like, let's up the stakes a little bit. Maybe not level 20, but like, you know, just fucking... They get an epic boon or some shit. Because that's the thing, I don't think epic boons get used often enough in D&D. I think they are often seen as like things for like, we're past level 20 but we're still playing the campaign for some fucking reason. So I guess we'll use these as level ups, but like, nah. Make them rewards. Give them to like your level 7 players. Once per day they can make an attack a crit. Cool. Because most of the abilities are 1 per day things. Or there's stuff that other classes just get at some point. Ooh, for a hidden story, hell yes. Admittedly, I know that I know that a lot of DMs don't necessarily like work like this, but like, I want my players to be powerful because that means I can chuck powerful shit at them. A sudden power up, but nothing to do with what they were hired for. Ooh. Intriguing. It wouldn't be a hidden story otherwise, that's fair, Bunja. And hell yeah, you got your tickets. Oh yeah, like having the party be wiped and then something happens and suddenly they're back and they're more powerful. Might feel a little Deus Ex Machinary, but like, it doesn't necessarily make the fight any easier. Hell yeah, I'm excited for you to be here, Atala. I miss you. I miss my friends. And like, we don't hang out a lot without you and Adam here, so we should more. But hell yes, Bunja. Hey man, if ever you want to like bounce ideas off of another DM, my DMs are always open, and Strix is also always down to chat with people about D&D, I believe. So and I imagine Fool and I and Bobby Joe are also down for that. So keep me posted. And you're gonna be here for almost 4 months. Fuck yes. Man, if we can find some time when Adam's next up, maybe I should actually get my finger out and sort my notes out so that we can play in person. I mean, yeah, feel free to send me this stuff in DMs if you want a bunch of... I mean, to be fair, feel free to post it in here, because, like... You know. We're all down to hear about this. So, like, if you want to, like, tell us the secrets on stream, feel free. Because my stream's small. That is also true, Bunja. I could... You're correct, Bunja. I could steal the idea. To be fair, though. To be fair, for the people here, the game that I'm going to be running is Monster of the Week, not D&D. So things kind of mechanically work differently, and there's not usually really a BBEG type situation. It's more of a monster hunting thing. But there is something in mind that I'm going to be running with for my cousin eventually. Again, once I sort my notes out. Although, actually, I Am Bobby Joe is likely going to be a player in that. So, yeah, maybe keep it to DMs. And that is also true, like, for a future campaign. It's just getting back into the mindset of running D&D, you know? Or, you know, any tabletop game. It's tough. That's fair. Don't worry. Don't worry about that, Bunja. I am excited to see it, which will likely be after stream because I don't get notification sounds mid-stream. Because Discord has streamer mode. Yeah, no. Don't worry about sending me things mid thing. Discord has a streamer mode thing which just mutes the sounds and makes it that for some reason only my username doesn't show up on DMs. Don't know why it doesn't block out anyone else's usernames, but whatevs. Yeah, it means that if someone DMs me mid-stream, I'll probably not notice it until after stream. But I always get back to people eventually. Even if it's like a couple days later, because I just forget. I'm much worse at getting back to people on anything that isn't Discord. I almost never see like messages on social media until like weeks later. I need to be better at that. You know, speaking of the idea of these things almost being like puppets, could be fun to like name the big master machine Geppetto. Big fucking machine.
I am Geppetto. I am Geppetto.
Robo voice.
I will fool the shepherds. night I will know the greatest fear.
We could use this white to just add some like rips and holes in the cloth. So to mark out the gaps in the wiring. Are there any slots that I've missed? I don't think there are. I don't think so. I think I got it all. Let's see as I fill in a gap that I missed. Right. I think I keep slipping out the glove. Keep slipping out. Nope. False. Wrong. Ah. Gonna do those. Clean that up. You know, granted, like the white is all around the body, but like having it around the head there, and then like this section almost gives it like an angelic vibe, but like a wrong angelic. Like this thing is worshipped as some sort of celestial, and it shouldn't be. It has
fooled the shepherds. It knows their greatest fear. Do you know your greatest fear?
That's some like quick shadow. I don't know if I'm gonna go into coloring this tonight. There's a bit of white that I missed. You could be somewhere. Yeah. I'm liking this guy. You know, as much as you can, like a potentially evil robo-cultist. I'm liking him from a design perspective, not from a personality perspective. Hell yes, Bunja. I'll give it a read over in a bit. Like, real quick. Okay. Ooh, I like that, Bunja. I'll have a think for if anything like could get added to that, but like as it stands, I like that. Obviously not saying anything because I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket. But yeah, that could be a lot of fun, Bunja. Hey man, sometimes we hold on to ideas waiting for the perfect fucking time to implement them. I've had D&D ideas that I've had. How long have I been playing this game now? 'Cause, I mean, I guess we technically haven't been playing for like 3 years, but like I've still been thinking about it, you know? So like, how long have I been playing? How long have I had like D&D in my brain? 6 years now? Something like that. And I have things in my brain that I've had since I started playing. And since I first started thinking about like DMing. And things from long before that. Things from like, you know, stories I wanted to write and fucking comics I wanted to make and shit that I could easily repurpose for this shit, you know? If I could just get my head out of my ass and sort out my notes. But that's why every piece of like DM advice is like, hey, if something doesn't come up in your campaign, don't just scrap it. Keep a hold of it, because it could come up in another campaign. You know? I'm sure Brad will tell you the same. He's had ideas in his mind for stuff, you know, since before I started playing D&D, because he was my first DM. You've now got that fucking robot song stuck in my head. La la. To be fair, there are worse songs to have stuck in your head. Hehe. Okay. I think I want to make the kind of white outline just thicker on this side. Simplify it out a little bit. You know? Just have that fully like that. Same with here, just kind of bridge that gap a little bit. Yeah, I prefer that. Thicken it up around the head. Big old robot. And for clarification, I do think it's big. I think like a normal person probably like stands about that tall. Like I think this is gonna be a biggie boy. I'm just gonna quickly grab a drink. before we I think I'm gonna at the very least add some like flat colors to this. I also fuck it. I'm craving a snack bar. Alright, snack bar devoured. Oh, hell yeah. And yeah, that is fair, Bunja. It is, what, an hour later over there? So I understand needing to sleep. Right, that's why. Forgot to set that back up after the whole fucking situation. Oh, you gotta work. Well, yeah, that makes sense. It's Wednesday. Most people have to work tomorrow. That's fair, Bunja. Thank you for stopping by though, and for hanging out for a while. We'll probably not be that much longer out. I think I'm gonna like add the flats of the color and then probably call it a stream. So I'll post the final version, well, the final quote-unquote version in a Fool's Art channel for you to see tomorrow. But yeah, you're welcome for the stream. Thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Good old Bunge. Hi, Mr. Bunge Christmas. I'm Mr. Bunge. I'm Mr. something. I'm Mr. Bunge Below. They call me Bunge Meister. Whatever I bunge turns the bunge in my lunge. No, don't like that. Back out of the joke immediately. Very much don't like the word clunge. It is not a sexy word. Funny, I grabbed a drink and just didn't drink any of it. Oh. That's the good stuff. Buy and brew. I think I'm definitely gonna finish up after I've flattered this guy in, because my hand is starting to cramp up. I'm not gonna lie, I heard the intro to this, oh, like, I heard this part of the song there, and genuinely thought my phone was ringing at 20 past 11 p.m. But hey, at least I didn't hear rain and think it was actually raining this time, eh? Haha, because I do that quite often. Every time so far, actually, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, something like that. I'm actually really quite happy with that. This is a robot design I've kind of had in the back of my mind for ages. And I'm glad I've finally been able to get like a version of it that I'm happy with. That is, however, where we're going to end tonight's stream, because my hand is like cramping up a little bit. It'll be fine, I just need to like rest it. I think my issue is that I grip the pen too tightly sometimes. I really like squeeze on it, and part of that's probably just I need to like change the like pressure sensitivity and stuff, but I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I'll be fine. What I will say though is thank you all so much for watching and for hanging out with me on this stream. It's been as usual a lot of fun. We'll be back on Thursday to do some stuff. Like I say, this week's kind of non-standard. We're not doing the usual stuff. So who knows? I might work on some comic stuff. I might work on more of Robot Boy. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all next stream. Bye.